Have you ever wondered why some people stay calm under pressure while others fall apart over the smallest problems? Why do some people remain strong during failure, criticism, and uncertainty? And what if I told you that the answer was written nearly 2,000 years ago by a Roman emperor? That book is Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. It is not a book about getting rich. It is not a book about success hacks. It is a book about mastering your own mind. Marcus Aurelius ruled one of the most powerful empires in history. Yet despite his power, he faced constant wars, political problems, betrayal, illness, and personal loss. But instead of complaining about life, he developed a philosophy that helped him stay calm, disciplined, and focused no matter what happened. Those private notes eventually became the book we know today as Meditations. And surprisingly, the lessons inside are more relevant today than ever before. Because even though technology has changed, human nature has not. We still worry about what people think. We still get distracted. We still become angry, stressed, and frustrated. Marcus Aurelius believed that most suffering comes not from events themselves, but from how we interpret them. In this summary, you will learn the timeless principles that helped a Roman emperor control his emotions, overcome adversity, and live with purpose. And by the end of this video, you may start looking at your own problems very differently. The first lesson is one of the most powerful ideas in the entire book. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. One of the most important ideas in Meditations is this: your mind is your responsibility. Most people spend their lives trying to control other people. They want others to behave differently. They want circumstances to be perfect. They want life to go exactly as planned. But Marcus Aurelius believed this is a losing battle. Why? Because most things in life are outside your control. You cannot control the weather. You cannot control the economy. You cannot control other people's opinions. You cannot control unexpected problems. But you can control your thoughts. You can control your attitude. You can control your actions. This is where true freedom comes from. Not from controlling the world, but from controlling yourself. Marcus wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This simple idea can change your entire life. When something goes wrong, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "How should I respond?" The event may not be your choice, but your reaction always is. And according to Marcus Aurelius, that is where your power begins. Another timeless lesson from Meditations is the importance of living in the present moment. Most people spend their lives trapped between the past and the future. They regret mistakes they cannot change. They worry about problems that have not happened yet. As a result, they miss the only thing they truly have: the present moment. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself to focus on what is in front of him right now. Not yesterday, not next year. Today, this moment, this task, this decision. He believed that peace comes from paying attention to the present rather than being distracted by endless worries. Think about how much stress comes from imagining future problems. Many of those problems never even happen, yet we suffer from them anyway. Marcus understood this. That is why he trained himself to return his attention to the present whenever his mind wandered. Instead of asking, "What if everything goes wrong?" ask, "What needs my attention right now?" The present moment is where action happens. It is where progress happens. It is where life happens. When you learn to focus on today instead of worrying about everything else, your mind becomes calmer, clearer, and stronger. And according to Marcus Aurelius, that is one of the greatest skills a person can develop. Marcus Aurelius also warned against seeking validation from other people. Most people spend a large part of their lives worrying about what others think. They want approval. They want praise. They want everyone to like them. But Marcus believed this creates unnecessary suffering. Why? Because other people's opinions are outside your control. No matter what you do, someone will criticize you. Someone will misunderstand you. Someone will dislike you. Trying to satisfy everyone is impossible. Yet many people waste years chasing approval instead of living according to their own values. Marcus reminded himself that the opinions of others are temporary. People praise you today and forget you tomorrow. They criticize you today and move on the next day. So why give them so much power over your happiness? Instead of asking, "Do people approve of me?" ask, "Am I living according to my principles? Am I doing the right thing? Am I becoming a better person?" When your self-worth depends on external validation, your peace disappears. But when your self-worth comes from your character and actions, you become far more resilient. Marcus Aurelius believed that a good life is not built on popularity. It is built on integrity. And integrity means doing what is right even when nobody is watching. The final major lesson in Meditations is the acceptance of reality. Many people suffer not because life is difficult, but because they constantly resist reality. They wish the past had been different. They wish people behaved differently. They wish life were easier. But Marcus Aurelius believed that reality does not change because we complain about it. The sooner we accept what is happening, the sooner we can focus on what to do next. Acceptance does not mean giving up. It does not mean liking every situation. It simply means seeing reality clearly. When something happens, the first step is acceptance. This is the situation. This is the challenge. This is the reality. Now what can I do about it? Marcus believed that every moment, even the difficult ones, is part of life. And fighting reality only creates more suffering. Instead of asking, why did this happen? Ask, what is the best response now? This mindset allows you to move forward instead of remaining stuck. It replaces frustration with action. It replaces resistance with wisdom. And over time, it creates a calmness that very few people possess. In the end, Meditations teaches us a powerful truth. You cannot control the world around you, but you can control yourself. Control your thoughts. Control your actions. Focus on the present. Learn from obstacles. Ignore unnecessary opinions. Accept reality. Because true strength is not found in power, wealth, or status. It is found in mastering your own mind. And that is the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. If you enjoyed this summary, remember that reading a book can give you knowledge, but applying its lessons can change your life. Marcus Aurelius did not write Meditations for fame. He wrote it as a reminder to himself, a reminder to stay calm, to stay disciplined, to focus on what he could control, and to live with wisdom in a chaotic world. More than 2,000 years later, those lessons are still helping millions of people build stronger minds and better lives. So the next time life becomes difficult, remember, you cannot control every event, but you can control your response. And sometimes, that makes all the difference. If you enjoyed this summary, subscribe to Dark Wisdom for more powerful book lessons, psychology insights, and timeless wisdom. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.